How's it? Lekker, So I'm gonna go back into high school a bit, and where I really started noticing that my train of thought and the way that I do things is different. Not that I knew what it was or where it came from, but yeah. So just quickly first, I did my high school time in 4 different high schools. Let's just call them 1, 2, 3, and 4. So in 86 and 87 I was in 1. First couple of months of 88 I went to number 2. Then in the last couple of months of 88 I went back to number 1. The first 3/4 of 89 I spent in number 3. Then 3 months in number 4. And then the last year in 1990 I went back to number 1. The reason I'm mentioning this is so that you can understand that I had to adapt very quickly. And I could walk into a room full of people that I really did not know, and all go back to people that I knew, and it was never really a problem. This is, however, also when I started finding out that I feel different than what I think other people feel, or what I thought, and actually still what I think other people feel. My emotions operate different, so I don't think anger is the same for me. I don't think feeling emotional about anything feels the same it does for me than it feels for anybody that's theoretically normal or on the neurotypical side of people. This is also where I found that I could easily make friends, or so-called friends, but that I also very easily lost friends, or the so-called friends were not real friends, they were just there. And then when shit hits the fan, no friend no longer, you know. When I acted a bit weird, or just, you know. Being easy for me to talk to people, I found it relatively easy to talk to girls, still do. But this unfortunately also meant that I found it easy to talk to other guys' girlfriends, which led to a few unfortunate incidents. It's sort of like, you know, this is where I realized that I'd probably never have a real lifetime friend. And the one guy that I thought was a real lifetime friend, shit happened, and maybe I'll mention that situation in the next video. But yeah, this is like sort of, you know, also where I realized that I have, my mind would focus on one solitary thing and everything else didn't matter. This is where I realized that I would focus on this band or this type of music, or I don't know, there's not much memory wise, but it just came down to, you know, nothing else mattered. When this was there, nothing else mattered. When I started watching motor racing specifically, I think for the first time really motorcycle racing, nothing else mattered. When I went to drag racing for the first time and got interested in it, nothing else mattered. You start reading, try and find magazines, and again, remember, this is still pre what the internet is today, so research was not as easy. Anywho, that's in short high school. I think next time we'll have a chat about the young adulthood and starting in the fire department. and the challenges that that brought on its own.